Hey ladies, I'm Courtney Labree and welcome back to my channel. If you're already subscribed, welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, I highly recommend that you hit that subscribe button. Don't worry girl, I'll wait. For today's video, we are going to be talking about some of the tips and the strategies that I use to have a guilt-free purchase. We all love a nice little gift, some little luxury items here or there, but there has to be a method to our madness. We don't want to be buying things and then later feeling like we have to take them back. So these are some of my tips on how I go about buying nice things for myself without having the guilt attached. Really, these tips right now, I'm saying they're for like if you want to buy a luxury item or two, but you really can apply this to any type of big purchase. So kind of going back to basics, the first is the why. Why do you feel like you need this nice item? Why do you want this really nice thing? It's good to be able to spot out your why. It'll just help you kind of set into place, why do you feel like you need this item? Are you being influenced? And just being able to compare like your wants versus your needs. Now, before we dive into wants versus needs, let's just define the two so we can make sure that we're all playing on the same playing field here. Your wants is defined as something that you desire to possess or wish for, and your needs is something that you require or something that is essential. So I think it's just really good to just be able to kind of have that healthy distinguish between the two, and just knowing, one, why do you want this item, and two, is it a want or is it a need? Now, if we were to only purchase just the needs, girl, what handbag? Technically, we don't need all of the things that we would like. If we were to just to use that approach, girl, we wouldn't have nothing. When you are looking at something that you like, you can say, is this a want or is this a need? And then from there, kind of narrow down like, okay, I've taken care of my needs, I've taken care of my priorities. Now can I focus on the want? You see, method to my madness. Now the next tip is, do I already have something like this? This tip, I actually learned how to really use this when I decided to stop shopping for like 2 years. If you haven't checked out that video, I will link it above. That really helped me be able to kind of tell myself like, okay, this is something that I like. Do I have something similar in my closet? For me personally, I don't like to have a lot of the same things. For example, I don't need 5 black totes, 20 card holders. Like, they all kind of serve the same purpose. They all kind of do the same things. They all kind of look alike. I don't need multiples of them. Sometimes you do have to take a step back and see, okay, what have you purchased in the past? Do you have something in your closet that's similar? Because trust and believe, I have come across some things where I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot about this. How did I forget I had this? Sometimes you have to show the things that you purchased previously a little bit of love and really determine if whether or not you need something new. The next tip that I have for you is there a more affordable option? There are tons of dupes, not fakes, dupes, that are similar styles of some of your favorite luxury purchases, or there just might be a much more affordable option that you can go for. I absolutely love the Bottega Veneta little pouch. I think it's so cute. I've seen it in store. The leather is so buttery, it's so beautiful. But there's also the Monster Gabrielle pouch that looks just as beautiful as the Bottega one, and it's half the price. When I do fall in love with an item, I do always try to see if there's a much more affordable option. Don't sleep on the contemporary designers. Yes, these luxury fashion houses are doing their thing, but the contemporary designers are also doing their things as well, and they produce, if not the same, and sometimes if not better quality than these big luxury fashion houses. So the next tip that I have is sleeping on it, and I take this tip very seriously because usually when I make a rush purchase decision, girl, I be feeling buyer's remorse, and that'll make you feel like if you can't take the item back, then you have to sell it, and usually you have to sell it for a fraction of the price, and then you're just upset at that, and it's just a vicious cycle. Give yourself some time to really ponder on the purchase. Do you really love it? And then after a week, 2 weeks, a month, if you're still thinking about that purchase, then I would say you're ready to move to the last and final step, and that is actually setting up a budget to make sure that you can get what you want, girl. If you figured out your why, if you shopped your closet, if you checked to see if there was a more affordable option that you were interested in, and if you slept on it, that means that you've proceeded on to the next step, which is budgeting for the item that you want. So my personal approach is, after I've taken care of my bills and my priorities, savings, paid myself first, then whatever I have left over, that goes towards my fun money. Of course, depending on how much the item costs and your income, it could take you some time. It could be really quick for you to be able to get the item that you're aiming for. But I feel like if you utilize these strategies and this approach, you will be on your way towards having a guilt-free purchase that you will absolutely love and adore and cherish. So I hope these tips were helpful, ladies. Leave some strategies down below on how you plan for your big purchases, and I will see you all in my next video.